unlocked and unsafe. There are new calls tonight for the state prison director to be fired.
This after our investigation revealed many doors at Buckeye's Lewis prison don't lock and haven't for years. But today, Governor Doug Ducey telling ABC 15 he stands behind Director Charles Ryan.
I'm supportive of Chuck Ryan, and we're getting the facts.
Okay. What was your reaction, though, when you saw the video? Did you?
I don't have any further comment.
So the broken doors have been blamed for brutal attacks on officers and the death of at least one inmate. Tonight, we're hearing from that inmate's family.
ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing has their heartbreaking interview and the shocking failures that led to their loved one's death.
This is surveillance video inside the Morey Unit of Arizona's Lewis prison. It's night, and inmates, except for maybe one or two at a time, should not be out. But over 35 minutes, video shows a handful of inmates repeatedly and freely walking in and out of a corner cell number 16. It's Andrew McCormick's cell, and during that time, he was badly assaulted, 4 days later, dying at the hospital.
How old was Andrew?
37.
Tell me what he was like.
He had the biggest heart. We have 5 children. He was our middle son.
It's been almost a year since Andrew McCormick died. The thought of it still almost immediately brings his mother Jody and sister Holly to tears.
Have you watched the video?
Oh.
Do you think you'll ever be able to?
I don't think so.
Holly has watched.
The video was just unreal, seeing all the different inmates go in and out of Andrew's cell.
DOC's internal investigation into McCormick's death reads like a blueprint of failure. Because door locks don't work, officers admit to giving up on following proper safety and security measures and keeping inmates in their cells. Quote, "It's always a problem. It's the norm. Because of short staffing, everyone allows it."
Those doors that you've seen are not under our control at all. The inmates are coming and going as they please.
Carlos Garcia is a retired 20-year veteran of DOC.
Whoever's in the control room watching this is guilty as well.
Records show the control room operator wasn't focused on his pod, instead excessively talking on the phone for hours.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Who does it look like to you as control in that situation? The prison or the inmates?
Oh, definitely the inmates. Definitely.
It took an hour for McCormick to see prison medical staff, another hour before he was flown to the hospital and admitted to the ICU.
He never had his eyes open once when we were there. I feel like he got a death sentence, honestly.
It's unknown why McCormick was targeted. He had just been moved to Lewis, and the family wonders if other inmates thought McCormick was a child sex offender. He's not. He was convicted for armed robberies using a toy gun.
Only had a year and a half on a 12-year sentence.
Jody and Holly understand. Some might see this and think he's an inmate. It's his fault he's in there. But they say he planned to do better, took classes, and constantly wrote letters to his family. These necklaces imprinted with his handwriting.
You know, but he was our son. And I guess unless you personally experienced it, it's not something you could explain.
The McCormicks have experienced it from both sides. See, Andrew McCormick's father and Jody's husband was also a DOC officer for 30 years. And many officers have been assaulted because of these doors.
How many more people have to get hurt or die?
That was Dave Biskobing reporting, and you can find more in-depth coverage on this developing story right now up on our website. All you have to do is go to abc15.com/prison, and you will find different stories and videos from Dave's investigations.